What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, September 25th. Wednesday means new comic book day. New comic book day means new comic book haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for a medium-sized stack of books, but a whole bunch of extra goodies. But let's start with the books first, starting with Marvel, starting with Amazing Spider-Man number 58. I've actually been enjoying this series. There's a couple issues left in Zeb Wells' run before it changes hands and goes in a whole different direction. But this has been a pretty good story. Tombstone does some pretty brutal stuff in this, so I quite enjoyed this one. And of course I enjoyed Ultimate Spider-Man number 9. You guys saw my other video about this. Just another fantastic issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. My favorite part was probably the scene with Dan and Jonah and Mary Jane. I just thought that was great. I thought this book was great. I love this series. And then you guys saw my other video about this. This is Wolverine Revenge number 2, the Red Band version. Another great issue. Bloody and violent and set in its own continuity, which is great, so I absolutely love this. As for DC, we've got Action Comics number 1069. All of these DC books are the last books before the new All-In era starts next month. So this is the last issue of this story arc, and it has been phenomenal. We've also got Absolute Power Task Force 7 number 7, the last issue of this tie-in series. The nice Dan Mora foil variant. This has been a really cool series too. And then of course had to get Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, number 1. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to read this past weekend, so I cannot wait to jump into this because Long Halloween is one of my absolute favorite Batman stories. And then we've got Green Arrow number 16, the last issue of Green Arrow that ties into Absolute Power before this starts the All-In era next month. And then we've got Titans number 15, wrapping up whatever they've been doing here. And then it's going to start its All-In run next month as well. As for Image, we've got Creepshow Volume 3, number 1. You guys know I love Creepshow. I have not got a chance to read this yet, so I cannot wait to sit down and read 2 new spooky tales. I love this series a bunch. Then we've got Feral number 6, this nice homage cover. I haven't read this one either, but from what I understand, this is actually pretty brutal and might be triggering to cat lovers, I guess. So we'll have to see what that's like. And then, didn't come out this week, but I wasn't able to get it before. This is Transformers number 12. I think this came out a couple weeks back, but I have read it. It's awesome. Such a great series. And then I got a couple of books from Distillery. The first one is The Missionary number 1, written by Ryan Stegman, art by Jason Howard. Cannot wait to tear into this one because it sounds really, really cool. And then we've got Spectrograph number 3, which I believe is the last issue of this series, and it's been really, really cool. Oh, and I forgot one DC book because it's on the bottom of the side because it's huge. This is the facsimile edition of All New Collector's Edition number 54. With the nice foil cover here. This is a really cool story. Some of the artwork is done by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, so you know it looks great. Superman and Wonder Woman fighting each other, at least for a little while, set back in World War II, so I cannot wait to check this one out. But the fun definitely doesn't stop there. I got a whole bunch of extra goodies here, starting with this Green Arrow trade paperback volume 2. This is Family First. Just collecting issues 7 through 12 of the current Green Arrow series. And you guys know I love it so much. I cannot wait to reread this. We've also got the Elseworlds Justice League Volume 2 trade paperback. And this collects just a whole bunch of Elseworlds stuff featuring the Justice League, including these young-looking guys right here. So that should be fun. And then we've got the Legion of Superheroes, The Great Darkness Saga trade paperback. I think I own this digitally, but this is a brand new, shiny printing. Really cool story, so I cannot wait to check that out again. And then we've got some epic collections from Marvel. This is the Spider-Man Deadpool epic collection titled Till Death Do Us. This is the second volume, collecting Spider-Man Deadpool numbers 15 through 32. It's missing a couple, but yeah, more Spider-Man Deadpool action there. And then we've got this Fantastic Four epic collection. This is Counter-Earth Must Die, collecting Fantastic Four 168 through 191. And you've got the Impossible Man on the back there. That's really cool. So nice Bronze Age Fantastic Four stuff. And then this is a Venom Modern Era Epic Collection titled Shiver. This collects the first 18 issues of the 2003 Venom series. And then I got one big boy book. This is the Spider-Man The Complete Black Costume Saga Omnibus, collecting everything you need to read the original Black Costume Saga. I had to go with the Web of Spider-Man number 1 cover because it's such a classic cover, one of my favorites. I've read all of these over the years in different formats, but I cannot wait to read it all in one sitting in this nice, shiny book. And that's it, guys. Another great haul into the fun week of comics, guys. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, life is short. Like what you like, ignore what you don't. Also, don't forget that if you need an LCS from which to order any of the books that you saw here or from which to pre-order books that are coming soon, you can visit infinityflux.net. You can order any of the books that you saw in this video, and as long as they are in stock, they will be shipped right to you. or you can look ahead to the future and pre-order books that are coming soon. You can set up a pull list, pick whichever covers you want, and when those books are released, they will be shipped right to you. And if you do that, you get 10% off of your order. And if you use the promo code Bumpkins, you get an additional 10% off your order. That is a one-time use code, but it does not expire, so you can use it today or next week or the week after. And yeah, use the promo code Bumpkins for an additional 10% off. Again, guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and stitch and share, and ring bells and smash buttons and duet and add to your story and put a sign on the front of your house advertising this show, and do whatever else you got to do on whatever platform you're watching this on for more videos about these books throughout the week.